and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brenda Jo. For today's video, I'm gonna actually show you guys my summer foundation routine. So I'm gonna show you guys how to keep your makeup sweat proof through this heat in this summer, and I hope everyone is staying safe throughout this pandemic. I hope everyone is okay. I hope everyone is still blessed. All my new followers, I appreciate you. All my old followers, love. But let's get right into the video. As you can see, my eyes and brows are done, and we're gonna get into the foundation routine. I do have oily combination skin. I do have some dry patches depending on if I take care of my skin or not, but for the most part, I am pretty oily. To prime my face, I'm gonna be using the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Primer. I'm only gonna be applying this on my cheek area, so right here. Well, actually, let me apply it on my chin as well. Then I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to apply this down my smile line, a little bit on my nose, and then my forehead, because these are the areas where I crack a lot. While filming this, I could not find the right words to describe why I was using the eyeshadow primer. So that's why I'm doing this voiceover to explain that the eyeshadow primer basically prevents any creasing or cracks, and it makes it have a smoother surface by filling in that area for the foundation application. And it still might have like a little bit of a tacky finish, but you don't have to keep rubbing it in because it will dry completely. And then for my forehead, I make sure I pat it in once it's actually completely dry, because I wanted to get into my forehead wrinkles. If you have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend using the eyeshadow primer method. You can just stick with the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Primer. Now I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier translucent powder to set the areas where I applied the eyeshadow primer. And this is actually a dry sponge. I did not wet it because I did not feel like getting up. You never want to go under your eyes because that area can get dry very quickly. I'm gonna take my powder brush just to make sure there are no patches and everything has like a smooth finish. Now that those areas are set, for foundation, I'm gonna be taking my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 368 Deep Golden. I wish this foundation did have a pump. Now I'm gonna take my e.l.f. buffing brush and pat this foundation on. And as I'm patting, I'm making sure that I'm not leaving any patches. And don't forget to take it down your neck because you don't want a line of demarcation. When the foundation doesn't match your ears, you do want to take whatever product you have and apply it on your ears, just so it looks even with the foundation. I don't like applying foundation under my eye because that's just too much product. And then when I apply foundation on my nose, I make sure that it is not a lot, since I will be highlighting that area and it gets sweaty. Blending is tiring. Now that the foundation is evenly blended across my face, I'm gonna go into concealer. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Cafe. I believe this is shade 50. This applicator is actually pretty small, so you will have to dip a lot just to get the coverage that you're looking for. To blend it out, I'm going to be using my Sonia Kashuk blending sponge. To get under my eyes, I do make sure I squeeze the sponge. Taking my foundation brush to get these edges so there's not like a demarcation. I love the coverage of this, but I need a little more coverage. For a little more coverage, I'm gonna take my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C13, and I'm just gonna apply a little more right here. To set all my highlighted areas, I'm gonna go back in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Taking my powder brush, I'm gonna actually wipe away that powder because I just applied too much and I'm about to bake. Going in with the Dermablend Warm Saffron, I'm going to bake. I haven't set my foundation, so when I am applying my contour powder, I have to pat it in just so there are no patches, and I am going to be going in with my Makeup Obsessions Throw Shade Palette, and I'm taking the shade Queen here to contour. Then I'm gonna take my CoverGirl Ebony Bronze Bronzer and apply that on top of the contour, and also like a blush, but this is not the blush I'll be wearing. To set my face, I'm gonna be using the Revlon Color Stay Powder in the shade Cappuccino, and I'm going to actually try to chisel under the contour. See how that works out? For my forehead, I'm not gonna set it with the powder. I forgot to go back in with the CoverGirl bronzer, so I'm gonna do that now. Now I'm gonna take the powder brush and wipe away the bake. Now to chisel out my nose, I'm gonna go in with my powder. For blush, I'm going to be taking the Black Radiance Artisan Color Baked Blush in Warm Berry. I'm just going to lightly tap this in and apply it on the apples of my cheeks because I used this earlier and applied too much. Ooh, child, I was looking real crazy. Real crazy. I'm still going to blend this out. It's looking a little too much on camera. For highlight, I'm gonna take my trusty Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Topaz. And when I apply my highlight, I go like this, and then I blend it downwards just so there's no harsh edges, and it just marries into the blush. I'm gonna set my face because it's looking a little powdery. Ooh. Then taking my foundation brush, I'm gonna pat the setting powder in. I know someone is gonna ask what's on my lips and what lashes I'm wearing. So the lashes that I'm wearing is from Shop Miss A. These are the Wispy Cara lashes. They are only $1. They look bomb. I don't know why I've never worn them, but I have like a whole bunch and I'm trying to get rid of some of these lashes. For lips, this is the Wet n Wild Eye Pencil in Shimma Shimma. And then I applied, of course, my LA Colors High Shine Lip Gloss in Dollface, as well as the NYX Butter Gloss in Praline as a, no, not Praline, Madeline, as a topper, just to make it a little more brighter because I did overdo it with the lip liner, so the LA Colors didn't come out as pigmented as it usually does with like the color wise. So I just added the Madeline so that way it looks a little bit more brighter. And this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys want to see next. For my channel, I do have the month of August planned out, but there are no makeup tutorials for the month of August, I noticed, so that's why I did this video. But I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video because this look came out bomb, and comment down below, I think I mentioned that already, what you guys want to see next. Bye guys. Why is my phone a hot commodity when I'm trying to film? I am convinced there is an onion somewhere in my room, but I can't find it nowhere.